The first reliably documented organized hockey game was played by a group of local McGill University students in Montreal's Victoria skating rink on March 3, 1875. While the famous cup that was donated by Lord Stanley stayed in Canada, only bandy hockey is played with a ball in Europe. The premier match with a puck is organized by Canadian figure skater George Mahar in Paris in 1897. Canadian rules are introduced 5 years later in London. Founder of the London Princess Club, B.M. Patten, acts as a driving force behind this process. The most important milestone for the development of the new sport in Europe was set in Paris. 8 delegates from France, Belgium, Switzerland, and Great Britain established the Ligue Internationale de Hockey sur Glace, LIHG, later the International Ice Hockey Federation, IIHF. Louis Magnus, French initiator of the meeting, was unanimously voted to become its president. The establishment of the organization will dramatically influence hockey's position in Europe as well as the rest of the world.
The Swiss mountain resort of Les Avants is the venue of the first European Championship in January 1910, the beginning of international hockey. The best team of that period, Oxford Canadians, formed by Canadian Rhodes scholars studying in Great Britain, participates, but out of competition. After all, the championship is for European national teams. Germany and the London Princess Club, representing British hockey, are the top favourites to become champions. The British team is better. They win 1-0. A tie with Belgium does not change the outcome. Great Britain are the first European hockey champions. The silver cup for the winner is therefore handed over from the hands of Louis Magnus to B.M. Patten. This British hockey pioneer is later elected to chair the International Ice Hockey Federation. However, he spent only a few hours in his position. Max Sillig, one of the future Federation presidents, played in the bronze team of Switzerland. The Czech team played what Europeans called Canadian hockey for the first time several months after the establishment of the Czech Hockey Federation. Goaltender Josef Grus used only simple body protection. He wrapped his scarf around his ankles. They become the best European hockey country of the pre-World War I era, with 2 gold medals. The Oxford Canadians still dominate in Europe at club level.
After World War I, the Belgian Henri van den Bulck still chairs the IIHF. Europe sees for the first time how Canadians and Americans play hockey at the 1920 Olympic Games in Antwerp. European teams are outscored by double digits by the winners, the Winnipeg Falcons, a team comprised mainly of Icelandic immigrants.
The Swedes, who only played bandy hockey until the early 20s, improved so much that they grabbed a point from Canada in a scoreless game in the World Championships in 1931. Gustav Jule Johansson is the leader of the team, a player who was considered the best European before World War II.
Hockey is becoming more and more popular. The leaders of the International Federation decide to organize a World Championship each year, in addition to the Olympic Games from 1930. An Asian representative team appeared in Chamonix for the first time. Medical students from Mukden Medical College represent Japan. Czechoslovakia creates the first artificial ice rink, and it hosts 12 teams for the World Championships in Prague, 1933. The Czechoslovak fans are celebrating. The home team is the best among the European entries. Josef Maleček contributes significantly to this achievement, being one of the major personalities of the interwar hockey scene. The biggest upset was performed by the Americans, represented by the Massachusetts Rangers team. They defeated the Canadian Toronto Nationals for the gold medal. The winning goal was scored by the defender John Garrison. Another standout was Ben Langmaid. Furthermore, the famous goalkeeper and future IIHF Hall of Famer Jerry Cosby was virtually unbeatable. Canada had lost the World Championships for the first time, and the USA could celebrate its first ever gold medal in hockey.
Sweden used sweaters with 3 crowns for the first time in the World Championships in Prague, 1938. 150,000 visitors watched the unexpected tie of Hungary versus Canada. However, the Sudbury Wolves did not tolerate any additional point losses, and they won the most important game with Great Britain. Canada confirmed its dominant role in world hockey.